Well, hello everyone out there. This is your girl Kimberly with another message to help you to be beautiful. Well, in today's message, I want to focus on your gifts. And this message is specifically for those that think their gift isn't good enough. I want you to know that your gift is good enough, but there are just some things that you may have to do. All right. Number one, if you are getting rejected using your gift, it could mean that you just need to develop your gift a little bit more. Or it could be that you're at the wrong door. That rhymes. Let me give you two examples of those two scenarios. Number one, if you get rejected and you just need to develop the gift a little bit more. The best basketball player of all time, who happens to share my birthday, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was rejected from the varsity team in high school. Yeah, Michael Jordan. And he was crushed about that whole situation. But the thing was, he did not stay in that position of defeat. What he did was got up on his feet. Speaking of rhyming, he got up on his feet and he began to practice and work hard on his craft and developed his talent, developed his gift. And now today, he's known as the greatest of all time in basketball. Another scenario, it could be that you are very naturally gifted at what you do already, and that rejection may mean that it's leading you into another direction that's best for you. Give you an example, Oprah Winfrey. She was fired as an anchor woman because her boss told her that she wasn't fit for television. Yes, Oprah, not fit for television. She was fired and she had to complete her contract. So to complete her contract, they just put her on a talk show. And when she went on a talk show, that's when she realized what her true niche was, doing talk shows, doing interviews in that way. Long story short, Oprah is known as the best talk show host of all time and the richest. What if she believed what her boss said, that she wasn't fit for television? We wouldn't know of who Oprah Winfrey is. And think about it, she's a billionaire now. All right. So I say all of that so far to say to you that either you need to develop your gift, work hard in developing your gift, in which I think everybody should do that. I don't care how good you are, you still need to develop and practice your gift. And then the other part is that you could just be in the wrong space for your gift. And God may be trying to lead you to the area or the right door that you're supposed to be in to utilize your gift. And the other thing is, you cannot allow what people say about your gift if you know that you're gifted at it. And you can't allow what other people say or what other people think about, is it your time to do it? Is it your place to do it? Are you supposed to be doing that? Is that really your calling? Is that really your purpose? I'm going to tell you something. People are always going to question you at stuff. And what you have to do, you have to continue to do what you know God has told you to do. When you know you have a gift, you got to keep using that gift. God gave you that gift for a reason. People didn't give you that gift. God gave you that gift. And you got to be obedient in the way that He wants you to use that gift. All right? You cannot worry about what people say and what people think. Even what I do here on this channel, although most of my gifting is in music and the arts, God has also given me a gift of prophecy, and He also wants me to minister to people in this way. Now, there's people at times that, you hear little sly things like, is she really called to do that? I've been hearing that since 2012, because 2012 was when I actually started walking into, being obedient to the call of ministry in some sort, right? Because I heard it I think it was 10 or 12 years before 2012, and I'm supposed to do that. I was like, they got that wrong. It was prophesied to me. I was like, no, that's not it. But then I started walking into it in 2012, and because I kind of listened to people and things like that, and it's like, maybe it's not. But the thing is, I look back in hindsight, and I actually did see fruit from what I was doing before, but I didn't recognize it as fruit then, because it wasn't happening as fast as I wanted to, right? So even now with this channel, when I started this channel and was obedient to the call to do this again, then, it was slow at the beginning. I did this between here and TikTok. And I was like, God, why am I even doing this? Nobody's watching my videos. Nobody is even paying attention. And then you hear little things, you know, you go to different meetings and people are saying, you know, you think you're called to do something and nobody is even watching what you're doing. And just kept hearing God say to keep doing it. Never despise small beginnings, okay? So I just kept doing it, and then I had that one video to hit. And I didn't even make that video to make the channel grow. My heart was for the small number of people on TikTok, because TikTok was where I was getting the most responses from. My heart went out to people that were specifically about this one video about letting it go. And so I just felt in my heart that I needed to put together a video of 3 testimonies that have blessed my life that I always tend to go to whenever I need that encouragement again. And that video hit, and now other people are seeing the other videos that I have on here. But what if I had quit? What if I had said, well, nobody's coming, nobody's really watching, and then I stopped? Because I was saying that, but I didn't quit. God told me to keep doing it, and don't even worry about people saying sly things and meetings and things like that to try to discourage what I'm doing, to make it think that it's not him that called me to do it, and that is not his timing, but it was his timing, and I was obedient, and now I'm able to deliver this message to you. Just one touch of God's favor can just change everything in using your gift. Let me explain. Let me tell you how quickly it is. This was the end of June of this year, a couple of months ago. The end of June, not even a full 2 months ago, that I had 11 subscribers here on YouTube. I had like a little over 100 on TikTok though. So really it was more happening on TikTok than it was here on YouTube. And then just one touch of God's favor by me putting that video out to encourage people, that video hit, and today I'm almost at 6,000 subscribers. Just that quick, okay? So I share this with somebody because you are doing what God told you to do, using your gift, and you're not seeing the fruit fast enough, and you're hearing different people say, you sure this is what you're supposed to be doing? You sure you called to do this? Or they're saying little things as if they're talking in general, but you know they're talking about you. I'm letting you know that you got to continue to do what God has called you to do in this gift. Continue to do it. Forget what the naysayers are saying. Forget even the negative things that you're saying to yourself, and just be obedient to what God says, because he will prove himself to not only them, but even to you if you had doubts. But you got to be obedient. So I share all of that to say with you all, continue to use your gift. Do not get discouraged for small beginnings. If there is something that you need to develop, work on it. Just keep doing it. The more you do something, the better you're going to get. Okay? Don't compare your beginning with how it's going to be further down the line the more you do it. Okay? Just keep doing what God has told you to do. Don't get discouraged, and do not think that you're not good enough if you know that's your gift. Okay? If you're having trouble figuring out what your gift is, or your purpose is, or even both, I created this free resource for you, and just click on a link below so that you can grab that. And I pray that you do all of the steps that's in that resource to help you to know what your gift is or gifts are, and begin to use them in a purposeful way. Everybody that is having trouble with how to maybe use their gifts, and you know what your gift is, not only do the steps that's in a free resource, but I would like for you to put in the comment section below what your gift is and why are you having trouble with figuring out how to use your gift. Because what I would like to see is us be a community to help each other out in the comment section. As you put your comment down, read through the others and see if God leads you to something that will inspire the person that needs that help, so that we can help each other out, so we can help each other to become beautiful. All right. Okay. So I pray that this message has helped you to realize that it's not that you're not good enough. It can either mean that you need to develop your gift a little bit more. It can mean that you're just at the wrong door. And it can also mean that it's just not the right time for God to really show the fruit from it. Okay. So don't give up. Just use your gift in the way that God tells you to do it. And when you do it the way God wants you to do it, you cannot ever go wrong, because He is the one that created you for His purpose using that gift. All right, so you all be blessed. You have a wonderful and safe weekend, and I'll talk to you again really, really soon. Be blessed.